The Nigerian music industry is one of the fastest growing industries in the country. It has produced amazing singers over the years. Nigerian musicians and the top artists ranked among the richest musicians and artists in the whole of Africa, with many of them winning lots of international accolades and featuring in many countries. Music has captivated many Nigerian artists from the life of nothing to something, from grass to grace. Many of them who had nothing are now living luxurious life as a result of the progress they've made in the music industry. And today on Top Naija Life, I'll be giving you top 10 richest Nigerian musicians and artists that are currently making wave in the industry. I am your host, Dr. Wes. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Sitting on the 10th spot today is Flavour with a net worth of 9.5 million. US dollars. Chinedu Okole, popularly known as Flavour, was born on the 23rd of November in 1983 in Enugu State. He is from Ombrasa local government in Umiezi, Anambra State. Flavour's net worth is estimated to be 9 million. Music for Flavour started at the age of 13. He started as a young boy who loves to drum, became the drummer of his church choir at that time. His professional drum career started in 1999 after he studied music due to the invitation to join the professional music, which brought him to limelight. Flavour collaborated with Mr. Raw. Flavour has received a lot of awards from different categories such as 2015 O Channel Music Awards, Most Gifted Afropop Ada Ada nominated, 2014 Nigerian Entertainment Award Ingenious Artist of the Year nominated. He also won Best Traditional Act. Best Video of the Year Ada Ada won. City People Entertainment Award, Musician of the Year Male nominated. Best Collaboration of the Year Oh Baby You and I, Chidinma featuring Flavour, Nnabiana nominated. Video of the Year Ada Ada. When talks about celebrities known for exotic lifestyles, Flavour cannot be exempt from this subject matter. Flavour has a sense of great car choices. His car collections include Lexus LX 570, which ranges from 48 million to 90 million. A black Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon for about 40 million, a Land Rover for about 25 million, and a BMW X6 for 18 million. Now moving on to number 9. Peter and Paul Okoye are the number 9 today, with a net worth of $10 million each. Peter and Paul Okoye, the twin artists, became stars from standing together to form the P-Square identity. They were both born in November 1981 in Jos, Plateau State, and have successfully built their career until they parted ways due to misunderstanding. Paul Okoye now has a solo career just as his brother, Peter, and is known under the stage name Rude Boy. Peter is building a career on his own too. Peter, or Mr. P, is popularly known. He had made ambassador deals with companies like Kia Motor as well as Olympic Milk. Mr. P Car and Mansions. Mr. P has a mansion in Lagos, Nigeria, and another one in Atlanta, USA. He is also a real car collector. He owns exclusive cars that are not quite inferior to any celebrities, including 2 Range Rovers, 50 million to 82 million, BMW X6, 23.5 million to 28 million, Dodge Challenger 10.8 million to 22 million, Porsche 718 Cayman 22 million, Mercedes MG GL 63 45 million, Bentley Musalik 125 million, Jeep Wrangler 12.6 million. Now his brother is not also lacking. Paul Okoye, currently known as Rude Boy, has houses in Nigeria and outside the country, and none of his houses is less than mansions. His collections of cars include Rolls-Royce Platinum 240 million, Rolls-Royce Ghost 191 to 200 million, Land Rover 50 to 82 million, Lamborghini Gallardo 74.6 million to 117.9 million. How amazing. These two people are really busting it up when it comes to cars. Now moving on to number 8. Timaya with a net worth of 10.5 million. His name is Itime Alfred Odom. The Platinum Boy, as Timaya always calls himself, was born on the 15th of August 1980. He started his music group called the Mama Soldiers, which was what he used as a platform to set off his musical career. Timaya's net worth is estimated to be 10.5 million, making him the 8th richest musician in Nigeria. The king of dancehall in Nigeria began his music career from the low ranks and was even a backup singer for some musicians before going solo with his help of K Solo. His music career saw the release of his first song professionally in 2005, titled True Story, after which subsequent ones surfaced like Gift and Grace, released in 2008, and as well as The Rebirth. Timaya rose to international recognition and prominence after his third album, Rebirth. He now owns the DM record label, which he signed K Perry to. This was after the likes of Patoranking and Wrongtown had already grown to shine. Timaya has a mansion worth 250 million at Lekki, Lagos State. If you are an active follower of Nigerian artists on Instagram, you will have surely been informed of his 3 Mercedes G-Wagon cars in different color, which was ones that went viral in social media platforms. Besides the Benz, Timaya car collection is enviable with other expensive rides such as Porsche 911 Carrera 42 million, 2 Range Rover Sport 84 to 90 million, Mercedes-Benz G55 60 to 85 million, Mercedes-Benz GLE 20 to 22 million, Bentley Continental 75 million, Lexus L570 2015 29 to 30 million, used Lexus G4 460 25 to 42 million. Sitting on number 7 spot today is Phyno, with a net worth of $11 million. The music star Chibuzo Nelson Azubike aka Phyno was born on the 9th of October 1986. He had reportedly coined his stage name Phyno from the word phenomenal, which highlights his own taste and brand of music. Phyno's net worth is estimated to be $11 million. Phyno is a man with different talents and one of the top 10 richest musicians in Nigeria. He hails from Anambra State, being from a family of 5. He is the 4th child with 1 elder brother and 3 elder sisters. He was raised at Enugu State, where he completed his schooling and started his music career. Phyno wanted to be a pilot and a doctor. He played drums and even piano, and at the same time could create his rendition of every recording he heard. Fortunately, he has chosen to become a musician, and it was the right choice that brought him $11 million. The singer started his career in 2003 and even moved to Lagos for his careers. He has also acted as producers for well-known stars as Flavour, Timaya, Mr. Raw, and several others. He is from a very close friend of Olamide Baddo, as they both carry their pride of local identities, being the Igbo and Yoruba language respectively. Phyno has got 5 proper awards like the Collaboration of the Year and awards, and other admits nominations in the different musical categories. Being one of the richest musicians in Nigeria, Phyno owns many exuberant assets such as 3-bedroom duplex worth 107 million at Chevron View Estate, Chevron Drive in Lekki, and another mansion in Enugu State. He owns expensive cars that includes a Rolls-Royce Platinum for 204 million. Lamborghini Gallardo Spider 7.6 to 117.9 million, Polaris Stargot 7.3 million, Bentley G Coupe 72.7 million, Range Rover Sport 84 to 90 million. Olamide, with a net worth of $12 million. Olamide Adedeji, who maintained his first name Olamide on stage but also called Baddo as a result of the nature of his music. He was born on March 15, 1989 in Bariga, Lagos State. Olamide, well known to sing mostly in his native language Yoruba, and this has gained him many fan base and followership across western Nigeria, especially Lagos. Olamide, who now has an estimated net worth of 12 million, commenced his journey into the world of music with Coded Tunes label, but currently puts a lot of effort into raising a lot of other artists through his label YBNL. Olamide's career blossomed in 2010 when he released his single Eniduro, and 2011 his album Rhapsody. His successful album was followed by his second album YBNL, which featured a few hits that made Olamide popular in no time. He has bagged so many awards in the Nigerian music industry as Best Indigenous Act, Album of the Year, many others, and as well as so many nominations. Now moving on to number 5. Subaba, with a net worth of $16 million. The just-born star, his name is Innocent Ujea Idibia, was born on the 18th of September. Even though he was born in Jos, he is an indigene of Benin State. Twoface is the 5th richest musician in Nigeria with a net worth of $16 million. US. Twoface Baba rose from nothing to something and then became one of the best Afro singers in Africa. Twoface started with a group called Platinum Boys and after a while went solo. His career continued to flourish continuously. Twoface was one of the top saints signed for Canic Music early in his career, with whom he released his first album, African Queen, and you all can tell me that that album is a fire. The release of the album African Queen brought him to the limelight in 2004, and since then he has remained on top of his game. Twoface has won himself awards like the Headies, MTV Music Awards, and BET Awards. Twoface has acquired quite a lot of good amounts of luxury, ranging from cars to mansion, but he likes to keep all his private life private. Twoface owns two mansions in Lagos as well as a relaxation lounges in Lagos Island, Festac Ikeja, and also a luxurious apartment in the US. Baba is not very open about his collections of cars, but here are the cars that we have caught him breathing. A Chevrolet Corvette Coupe, 45 million. Ferrari Coupe, 57 to 80 million. Used Toyota Land Cruiser Prada, 30 million to 52 million. Whew, you can say Baba is really on top of his game. Now moving on to number 4. Burna Boy, with a net worth of $17 million. Burna Boy, whose real name is Damini Ebonoluwa Ogunlu, is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, rapper, and dancer. Burna Boy is an indigenous of Umabia in Anoda Western local government of Rivers State. Burna is the 4th richest Nigerian musician in Nigeria. Burna Boy's net worth is estimated to be $17 million. Burna Boy was born in his hometown Rivers State, Port Harcourt, precisely before his parents relocated from Port Harcourt to Lagos. His parents' relocation to Lagos was possibly the best move for Burna Boy's career. As you can tell, he's one of the biggest names and best resource in domestic in Lagos. Burna Boy became famous in the music industry in 2012 after his release single Like to Party from his debut album Life. Although the album was debuted on the 13th of August 2013 in Astronaut Records, 5 singles from it was released in 2012. They sold 40,000 copies of Life on the first day of its release and sold its marketing rights to UBA Pacific for 10 million naira. Other artists featured in these collections are Twoface, M.I., Reminisce, Whiskey, Timaya, and Olamide. Burna Boy left Astronaut Records in 2014, and in 2015, he has established his own record label named Spaceship Entertainment. His debut album on a spaceship on the 25th of November 2015. His music career has been a super successful one, with a young man making global waves and is currently Nigeria's hottest and international music export. Damn. Currently, he's the brand ambassador of Global.com, Nigerian Breweries PLC, and Mogul Kongag. Now, you can tell me Burna Boy has a list of cars and houses that could blow your mind. According to the reports that circulated on social media, On The Low Hitmaker purchased an 8-bedroom mansion at Lekki in Lagos, Nigeria. Confirming the news, Burna Boy filmed some portion of his house and captioned one and the only goat. Burna Boy is an exotic car lover, according to the award-winning musician. He bought his first car at the age of 17. It was a Range Rover. The Giant of Africa 2019 Grammy made the news again after buying the 2013 model of its supercar, the Ferrari 458, and about 87 million as an early present for himself for Christmas. Social media photos shows the Afro-pop singer half clouded inside his car with a red interior and a matte grey exterior. On December 2019, Nigerian-born musician acquired a 200 million Rolls-Royce John Convertible to celebrate a successful 2019. His other car includes a Lexus Mercedes-Benz S-Class, a G-Wagon, and a Bentley Continental GT. Sometime in 2015, he shared an image of his garage. It definitely came out with a graphic caption saying, "I remember when I used to have none. Now I can't fit all my babies in my driveway. Gotta pack 2 outside that didn't even make it in this picture." At this rate, I'ma start giving that whip soon. LOL, God is good. God is really good to Burner, and I'm sure that he's enjoying his career just as much as we're enjoying the music he's dropping. Now, moving on to number 3. Don Jazzi with a net worth of $18.5 million. Collins Michael Ajira, who is known as Don Jazzi in the music scene, is the third richest Nigerian musician. Don Jazzi is from Umuahia in Abia State and was born on the 26th of November 1982. Don Jazzi's net worth is estimated to be over $18.5 million. Don is both a music producer, entrepreneur, musician. Don Jazzi is known for his wonderful music production, his hard work inculcated with his persistent ability, easy make-up sound business relationship with him, both in Nigeria and across the border. Don Jazzi started his music career with The Bench to make various hit tracks as Mohit Records before they went their separate ways in 2012, after which he created the new banging label Mavens. Don Jazzi has quickly grown and established several superstars like Wandiko, You Can Tell For Real, The Prince, Tiwa Savage, Mama of Africa, Ricardo Banks, and many more. Aside from singing and producing, he has also profit contracts with companies like MTN, Loyal Milk, and many more. His career has brought him awards as top music producer. Don Jazzi is not married despite his age. He focused on making more good music and raising more superstars in Nigerian music industry. Don Jazzi's house and cars. Don Jazzi has 3 mansions, one in Lekki, one in Banana Island, Lagos, and another in Los Angeles, USA. He also rides exotic cars including Porsche 911 Carrera, 42 million, Bentley Continental, 25 million, Cadillac Elidas, 27.2 million, used Mercedes-Benz E350, 20 million. Now moving on to the next person. Davido with a net worth of $19 million. David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, is the second richest musician and artist in Nigeria. David's net worth is estimated to be $19 million. Davido was born in Atlanta, USA of America, to the rich and wealthy Nigerian family of Dr. Adedeji Adeleke, a co-founder of the Adeleke University of Osun State and the CEO of Pacific Holding Limited. Davido's net worth is from music and endorsements and projects such as the $78.2 million endorsement MTN deal, Guinness Nigeria, and Infinix Mobile. Davido's net worth and featured popular musicians like Shina Rambo, Ice Praise, K-Switch, B-Red, Twoface, and Nasty C. David has 2 mansions in Lekki, Lagos, and a gateway mansion in Georgia. And he has been seen cuddling with so many different car collections like Rolls-Royce Coletin 2019, 350 million, a Bentley Batagaya with 180 million, Bentley Continental 95 million, Porsche Panamera 22.8 million, Range Rover Sport 48.90 million, Range Rover SUV Autobiography 98 million, Audi R8 23.4 million, Mercedes AMQ GLK is 45 million, Mercedes G-Wagon 21 million, Toyota Land Cruiser 30 million, and several cars like Porsche, Range Rover Sport, and Chevrolet Camaro. So you can see that he has a range of cars that is mind-blowing. Now we are going to the number 1. Okay guys, I hope you are enjoying this video just as I am enjoying this video. Now give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so that you won't miss any of our videos when we give you next time. Now moving on to number 1. Sitting on the number 1 spot today, we have Wizkid with a net worth of $20 million. Wizkid is the number 1 on our top 10 richest Nigerian musicians and artists in Nigeria, with a net worth of over $20 million. Apart from singing, Wizkid has also secured many endorsement deals with the likes of MTN Nigeria and Glo, which paid him $120 million to be its ambassador. Wizkid has also increased his net worth when he secured multi-million deals with Pepsi and Guinness that brought him more money on the table. In July 2019, the talented singer added more to his net worth after he confirmed a mega signing deal with United Bank of Africa (UBA) as their brand ambassador. Singer Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, proudly known as Wizkid, is a singer and songwriter. Wizkid began his music career at the age of 11 in a local church near his home. Back then, he joined a local band called the Glorious Five. Wizkid released an album at the age of 11 in collaboration with the group Glorious Five. Wizkid later met OJB Drills during his struggling days, and later he became its mentor. He then started visiting the studio and watching and learning from recording artists like Twoface, Idibia, and South Sultan. Wizkid then joined Empire Mate Entertainment in 2009, and from there his career in the music industry kick-started. Born on the 16th of July 1990 in Surulere, Wizkid was one of the first Nigerian musicians to be recognized in the Guinness Book of Records for the most played song on Spotify. You can tell me that one dance song really boomed the internet, and this is as a result of the song he did with Drake titled One Dance. I did that song on TikTok. He now owns the Starboy Entertainment and has been waxing stronger in the music industry as the day goes by. According to 2024 list, Wizkid happens to be the richest musician with 20 million net worth. Wizkid cars and collection, you can tell me he has a lot of beautiful and amazing car collections and mansions. Wizkid has a 30 million naira mansion in Surulere, Lagos, and another one in Los Angeles. His car collections include Lamborghini Urus 80 million, Porsche Panamera 50.80 million, used Mercedes 55 to 65 million, and a BMW X crossover for 8.7 million. So you could see that Wizkid ain't playing when it comes to his car collections and house. So guys, those are the top 10 richest Nigerian artists in Nigeria. And who is your favorite artist? We would like to know. I would like to know, and make sure you drop it in the comment section below, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on all post notification bell to get notified whenever we post a nice video.